So how did you get into playing music?
I just liked it, and went to college at Glenville, and they had the folk festival there, which is a pretty popular event. And I got involved with the folk festival, going to that, and I thought, whoa, I really like that. I like the fiddle, but I couldn't, it was too hard.
Yeah, that was my next question. What brought you to the banjo?
Well, I like the fiddle, but I thought, well, I'll never learn that in a million years, so I like guitar too, and I thought, well, I don't know. And then I liked the banjo, so I thought I'll get that. So I tried that.
And what was the first banjo you ever got?
It was a no-name thing with a resonator on it, and it cost about $100. And I don't even know what kind it was. It just had a blank headstock. It was just El Cheapo Deluxe.
Uh-huh. And did you play it with the resonator, or did you go ahead and pull that off?
Well, I took it off, but it had these sharp things that sort of stuck down, and it stuck into your leg, so that went. I put it back on.
Mm-hmm. And then, so that's a bluegrass banjo usually.
Yeah.
So what brought you to old time music as opposed to playing bluegrass music?
Well, I didn't play bluegrass on it. I thrashed it. Frailed it, or whatever you want to call it.
So you always have been an old time player.
Yeah, I couldn't do bluegrassy things.
What do you play? Do you play anything beside old time, or you just stick with old time? You just like, okay. Yeah, and you know, one of the things that I find wonderful about you as a banjo player is you have played banjo with some of the, I won't want to use the word best, certainly most important and influential fiddlers in West Virginia over the last 50 years. I'm talking about Wilson Douglas.
Yeah.
Talking about Lester McCumbers. I'm talking about Franklin George. I'm talking about Bobby Taylor.
Yeah.
And there's probably many others that I'm leaving out. But tell me what it's like. What does a banjo player like you do when you're playing with a fiddle? What's your job?
Well, when I learned to play with Wilson, he told me to just, I could barely play Cripple Creek, and it was really bad, out of time, and you know, and he said, well, just try to play with the fiddle, and you won't be able to get all of it, but get what you can. And I just learned to play with him, and listen real hard to what the fiddle does, and or if it's a singer, the lead, do that. And he said, you'll be in good standing playing with anybody. That's what Wilson told me, and it worked out. I've never had a lesson of any kind, or just playing with people at houses. I went to Wilson's house twice a week for a long time, and then going to jams and festivals and things like that, and you pick up things here and there.
So how long did you play with Wilson?
From about 1980 or so up till he passed away in '99.
So a long time.
He played the whole time till just a few months before he passed on.
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute, I done messed it up. You have to edit that part.
Okay, start again.
How's that? I learned it from Wilson Douglas.
No.
And right before he passed away, I didn't know he was going to pass away. We were going to go to the Melvin Wine birthday thing that year, and he had throat cancer and had this thing. And we went up there to practice this, and he said, I got a surprise for you, and I want you to do it with me. I said, okay. And he was going to sing, Granny, will your dog bite? And he had that vibrator thing, and he said, Granny, will your dog bite, dog bite, dog. And he was going to get up in front of people and sing, which would have freaked him out. And so I said, okay, So we, like a dummy, I did not record this. And I got home that night, and his wife at the time, Aggie was her name, she called me in the middle of the night, and he passed away in the middle of the night. He went to bed, said, I don't feel too good, and I'm going to bed early, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. So I went home, you know, and he died in his sleep right in the middle of the night. And we didn't get to sing the Granny Will Your Dog Bite.